Listen carefully, because by the time you finish this teaching, you will understand why wealth still obeys the same rules it did in my time, why most people today work harder than ever yet gain less, and how to structure your mind, your actions, and your life so that effort produces lasting results instead of exhaustion. You will learn how to focus in a world designed to distract you, how to make time your ally, how to grow wealth quietly and reliably, and how to build influence and stability that endure beyond trends and technology. If you stay with me until the very end, you will not only understand these truths, you will know exactly how to apply them today. I am Solomon, son of David, King of Israel. I was given wisdom not because I deserved it, but because I asked for understanding instead of reward. And what I learned ruling men, resources, time, and power is this: wealth is not the result of luck, and it is not a reward for desire. Wealth is the outcome of alignment with the way life actually works. Many in your generation believe the world has changed too much for old wisdom to apply. Technology has advanced. Markets move faster. Information is everywhere. But human nature has not changed. Fear still clouds judgment. Greed still blinds vision. Discipline still produces advantage. And impatience still destroys what haste attempts to build. In my time, men failed slowly. In your time, men fail quickly. But the cause is the same: disorder. You live in an age of speed, but speed without order is noise. Noise consumes energy, but it produces nothing lasting. This is why so many are tired yet unfulfilled, busy yet stagnant, informed yet confused. Hear me clearly: wealth does not respond to effort first. It responds to order. A life that is not ordered leaks energy. A mind that is not ordered wastes attention. A business that is not ordered bleeds money. And a person who is not ordered internally will always struggle externally, no matter how gifted they are. In your world, people speak constantly about working harder. But very few speak about working correctly. Hard work without wisdom is labor without leverage. It is written, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty." Notice that abundance is tied to plans, not passion. Direction, not desire. Many of you want wealth, but you have not planned your days. You want freedom, but you have not mastered structure. You want increase, but you resist discipline because it feels restrictive. You do not realize that discipline is not limitation. Discipline is precision. And precision creates power. Wealth grows where attention is consistent. Poverty grows where attention is scattered. Your generation is attacked most fiercely at the level of attention. Notifications, noise, comparison, urgency, endless information. Not because these things are evil, but because they fragment focus. And fragmented focus cannot compound. In my days, a man had few distractions. In your days, a man must actively defend his mind or lose it. This is why wisdom in your time begins with the ability to concentrate. If you cannot sit with a single task, a single goal, a single responsibility long enough to deepen it, you will always start more than you finish. And what you do not finish cannot reward you. It is written, "He who gathers in summer is a prudent son." Gathering requires awareness of season. Season requires patience. And patience requires restraint. Restraint is not weakness. It is the ability to control yourself while others are distracted, to resist impulse while others chase temptation, and to focus when others are scattered. By the end of this teaching, you will understand how to organize your mind like a treasury, your time like an investment, and your energy like a currency that compounds daily. You will see clearly why small daily actions done correctly multiply into extraordinary outcomes. And you will leave with a framework that works in 2026. No matter the market, the technology, or the noise around you, because the laws I will teach you are not temporary. They are eternal. Very well. We continue the teaching, keeping the gain front and center while fully narrating Solomon's wisdom for application in 2026. This flows seamlessly from where we left off, audio ready. Now hear this carefully. Most people believe that opportunity is what creates wealth. They wait for the perfect market, the perfect connection, the perfect moment. But I tell you, opportunity is nothing without preparation. The richest man is not the one who finds gold. He is the one who is ready when gold appears. Preparation requires understanding. It requires that you see your life as a system, not a collection of random events. Every hour, every decision, every habit builds a framework. That framework either supports wealth, or it collapses under pressure. There is no middle path. Disorder eats advantage quietly, often without notice, until one day the man wonders why he labored and gained nothing. This is why you must organize your mind before you organize your resources. Focus becomes your greatest currency. A distracted man will chase every new idea, jumping from strategy to strategy, never mastering any. A focused man, even with fewer tools, accomplishes what the distracted cannot dream. By the end of this teaching, you will know how to defend your focus, how to make your attention a weapon instead of a liability, and how to use it to generate leverage in your work, your business, and your life. You will see clearly how consistent, deliberate effort multiplies quietly until it becomes unstoppable. Let me speak now about time, for it is the true multiplier of wealth. In your world, time feels endless, yet it is the one resource more limited than money. Many waste it because they do not honor it. They respond constantly, they react endlessly, they drift without schedule or structure. Yet those who master time, who measure it, who defend it, discover that small actions repeated daily produce outcomes that surprise even themselves. It is written, the sleep of a laborer is sweet, whether he eats little or much. Rest is not wasted time. Rest is preparation. Efficiency is not working constantly. Efficiency is knowing when to act and when to wait. And patience is not passive. Patience is active alignment with reality. Those who rush before their season find disappointment. Those who wait wisely receive abundance. Many in your age chase wealth publicly. They announce launches, promotions, investments, and achievements. They seek applause. They measure their progress in likes and followers. But I tell you, true wealth does not require applause. True wealth grows silently, in systems, in relationships, in knowledge applied, in character strengthened, in decisions made when no one watches. By staying until the end of this teaching, you will understand how to distinguish noise from signal. You will know what deserves your attention, your energy, and your money, and what does not. You will leave with a practical understanding of how to apply ancient principles in a modern context where distractions are abundant and patience is rare. Let us now speak of discipline, for without it, understanding and focus are wasted. Discipline is not about punishment. Discipline is about control. It is the ability to do what must be done, even when you do not feel like doing it. It is the choice to honor your commitments to yourself, to your work, and to your vision, even when the world tempts you to abandon them. A man without discipline may start many projects, but finish none. A man with discipline may appear slow at first, but his results endure. In 2026, the world rewards those who move quickly, but it elevates those who move correctly. By the end of this teaching, you will understand why discipline is not a restriction, but a multiplier. You will see why those who combine focus, patience, and self-control rise higher and faster than those who rely only on energy or ideas. I also tell you now about character, because wealth without character is like a tower built on sand. Character is not revealed in the crowd. It is revealed in private. It is revealed in the decisions you make when no one is watching, how honestly you handle money, how faithfully you keep promises, how humbly you manage success. Character governs the sustainability of your gains. Without it, all increase can vanish. With it, even small beginnings can become kingdoms. By the end of this teaching, you will know why some succeed temporarily but fail permanently, and why others, who honor focus, patience, discipline, and integrity, achieve results that endure. You will understand how to build your life so that wealth, influence, and peace grow together, rather than in conflict. Finally, hear me about action. Knowledge and understanding are of no use without execution. Many in your time are educated, informed, and motivated. Few act. Action is what turns wisdom into wealth. But action without order is chaos. Therefore, you must act with precision, guided by insight and aligned with principles that never change. By the end of this teaching, you will know how to act in a way that multiplies results while minimizing wasted effort. Remember this always: the world may change, but human nature does not. Greed still blinds. Fear still paralyzes. Impatience still destroys. But wisdom, focus, patience, discipline, and character remain eternal multipliers. They are the wealth code written 3,000 years ago. They are yours to apply today. And when you leave this teaching, you will leave with the understanding, the tools, and the perspective to see clearly in 2026, how to focus when distractions abound, how to build quietly while others chase noise, how to respect time as the greatest currency, and how to act with precision, patience, and discipline so that every effort compounds into lasting success. Listen to these words, absorb them, and apply them. Let them shape how you think, how you act, and how you live. This is the wealth code. It is eternal. It is practical. It is yours. And now, as you come to the end of this teaching, hear me carefully, because this is where understanding becomes responsibility. If you have listened to me until this moment, you now know that wealth is not mysterious. It is structured. It is not emotional. It is orderly. It does not respond to wishing, rushing, or noise. It responds to alignment, discipline, and time. What you have gained here is not information. You have gained clarity. You now see why working harder without focus leads to exhaustion, why chasing speed without order leads to loss, and why wealth that lasts is built quietly, patiently, and intentionally. You understand that attention is your first currency, time is your greatest multiplier, discipline is your leverage, and character is what allows you to carry increase without breaking. This is the wealth code written long before your technology, your markets, and your modern systems existed. And yet it governs them all. Nothing I have given you is dependent on trends. Nothing I have given you requires permission. Nothing I have given you will expire. What remains is your decision. From this moment forward, you will either live intentionally, or you will drift. You will either structure your days, or allow distraction to steal them. You will either act with patience and precision, or react with urgency and impulse. Understand this: life does not punish ignorance immediately. It delays the cost. And that delay is what deceives many, but wisdom sees ahead. If you apply what you have learned, you will not need to announce your progress. Your results will speak. You will not need to chase wealth. You will become aligned with it. You will build systems that work while you rest, habits that compound quietly, and a life that grows steadier with time instead of more fragile. And when others ask how you did it, you will know the truth. You did not discover something new. You returned to what was always true. This is the wealth code written 3,000 years ago. It still works. It is still waiting. And now, it is in your hands. Go and apply it. Wealth follows order. Wisdom sustains increase, and what is built in alignment will endure.